Hi guys, my name is Lynette Roscoe. I'm a hair, makeup, and nail artist out here in Los Angeles, California. And I just moved here actually less than a year ago, and I've been given some really incredible opportunities. One of which has been teaming up with everyone here at Marley Drive. There's the most amazing energy in this house, full of creatives, fashion designers, makeup artists, and I've done a little bit of all of the above, but one thing that I'm really excited to bring to you guys is nail art. I'm going to teach you different techniques and designs and give you really step-by-step, really easy ways to create these looks. It's really, really exciting. I started a little project back home called Lacquer Me, which is right back there. I have it written out. It really started with me kind of obsessing over buying tons of nail polish every time I went shopping, and it grew into this project that took off. So really, really cool stuff, and I'm excited to kind of bring all of that to you guys and show you how easy it really is to accessorize with nail art for your outfits and stuff. Really, really cool stuff. So follow along and let's get started. So I'm going to show you how to do a studded ombre nail look today. I added the studs just to give it a little bit more of a twist and more of an edge, which is more my style. So, and if you don't know what ombre is exactly, it is basically the idea of going from light to dark, and that can be in anything, whether it's hair color, which I have, and I've had for a while now, I'd say probably like a year and a half, and I can't seem to part with it. I just keep getting it redone even though it might be out now. I don't know, I'm still into it. So the first thing we're gonna do is just a basic nail prep using a couple different tools that you can find at your local drugstore. Just a nail file, basic nail file, a cuticle pusher, and then a cuticle trimmer, which you wanna be really careful with, but I think that it's good because it helps your manicure to stay a lot longer. Okay, so this is a basic cuticle pusher. You're gonna use this to push back the very base of your nails where your cuticle starts. You want to start pushing those back because you don't want to paint over them. This helps your manicure to last a lot longer. So I suggest that you do this. Be sure to use pressure, but not too hard to where it's going to hurt you. You got to be careful. Then once you go ahead and have all of those pushed back, that's when you'll take your little trimmer. And this, I'm going to stress to you, be really careful that this is what you use to trim them. And then you just trim what's kind of hanging over the edge. Don't trim more than you need to though. You can kind of see what needs to be trimmed. So that's that. That way you've got your full nail to start out with. So the next thing you're gonna do is just use a nail file, basic nail file, and just put in the shape that you want. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give them a little bit more shape. You can file them down. This look can be used on any shape, so it doesn't have to be this shape to do this look. So you can go from one side and then move to the next, rather than seesawing back and forth. It just helps your nails to not break as easy. If you have a lot of dust from filing them, you can go ahead and wash your hands. Right now, I don't have very much, so I kind of just wiped it off, and now I'm ready to begin. So the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and prep our sponges to sponge on the ombre color, and you're just going to cut them into the size that will cover your entire nail. And you're going to need a new one for every nail, so you're gonna wanna cut 10 different little pieces. So now when you have these, you can make snow. So for step 3, we're going to do a base coat with just white, and just gonna probably do, I'd say 1 or 2 coats so that it's completely opaque on your nail. And don't worry if you get a little bit on the edges, because you're gonna have to clean that up anyway, because when you sponge on the ombre, it kind of gets on the edges, so you'll have to clean that up. And now we're gonna go ahead and do our second coat. After you're done, go ahead and let them dry. I'd say a good 5 minutes if you can. That way you know that they're completely ready. So the next thing we're going to do is take the colors that we chose and we're gonna paint them on the sponge. I decided with a lavender and then kind of an electric pink orangey color kind of complemented my outfit, and the this color kind of matched my lip color, so that's why I chose these two. Leave your nail polish bottles open so that you can go ahead and paint and then go to the next one more quickly. And then what you'll do is you're going to take the edge of where this sponge starts and then edge it up with your nail. And when the paint's on there, you're going to just dab it on and you'll get that gradient look. So I'm going to start here and paint, starting with the purple. And you're gonna wanna use a generous amount, and you're gonna paint it on to where it's a little bit wet still. That way you know that it's not completely soaking into the sponge. You wanna have enough to sponge on. And then now you'll take this little sponge and edge it up to your nail, and then you're gonna start carefully dabbing on. And begin this way, just like that. And remember what I said about it's gonna get all over the edge of your nail, so don't worry, you're gonna clean that afterwards. So then you're gonna go ahead and do this exact same thing on the rest of your nails. So now I'm just finishing this last nail, and now we just have to clean up the edges. So I'm just going to use some Q-tips and some nail polish remover. I'm just going to clean off the edge. And I am finishing my last nail here, and they're all cleaned up. How much better does that look? This is what adds a little bit of a twist to your regular ombre nail look. You're ready to start studying. So I get these little tiny studs. I've only found them online at one place. I'm not too sure if there is anywhere else. If so, please let me know below in comments because that would be awesome. These are from dollarnailart.com and they come, it's $1 for 40 studs, I believe. So I'm going to take my top coat and put one little drop right here at the base of each nail. And then I'm going to use my little cuticle pusher that we used earlier to put them on. So you're going to want to pick it up from the shiny side, that way the back side is on the bottom. And just one little drop of top coat, like so. So I pull out my nail polish and I take the cuticle pusher and just dab it lightly so that it's got something on the end of this, and then it picks up like that. And then you just put it right on top of that little drop that you put down. And I like to place them kind of sideways, like a little diamond shape rather than straight. So this one is one of my favorites. It's called Such Clear Top Coat, and it's a base coat too. You can use it for both. And I find that it holds my studs the best. So as you start painting the top coat, you'll kind of find that it blends together the colors even more nicely than the sponge, and everything just looks totally smooth. Okay, so now I am all finished. And you just want to wait for them to dry, I'd say for about 5–10 minutes, and you are set to jet. I know everywhere I go, everyone asks me, where did you get your nails done? And they're blown away that I do them myself. And I believe in you, I know you'll be able to recreate this look. So we just learned how to do the ombre look, and I gave it a little bit more edge for you guys with some studs. So don't forget dollarnailart.com, super easy. I know that you're gonna get tons of compliments everywhere you go. So I'm really excited to hear feedback from you guys and see what other maybe color schemes or different ideas that you guys have for that. Please send me photos and give me some feedback on what you would like to see maybe in the future, or just let me know what you thought about it. I'm really excited for next week, so I will see you guys next time. Take care.